Okay. Yeah, this is a weird one. I'd say maybe the other ones aren't that bizarre, but this is I guess this takes the cake, or in this case, takes the donut. So was it a couple? Was it last yesterday? I can't remember anymore. Well, yesterday is now tomorrow, but anyway, on Thursday, um, I saw it connected to. I didn't see it. Well, I saw my third eye, but or I channeled it, but it wasn't physical or anything like that. Or it connected to like a donut spaceship. So I kind of followed that. I kind of went a little bit further into it without going into all the details. Um, and it kind of like hijacked my reality. Like the whole day kind of went downward after that. Of course, with donuts, they taste good, but they're like horrible for you. It's like technically they shouldn't even exist. And you have donut shop. I'll never look at a donut shop the same ever again. I wasn't at a donut shop when I saw this, but I was far from it. But man, I don't trust those places now. Not that I've gone to any of that, but oh jeez. Yeah, my day kind of went south, um, and yeah, it was just like so a lot of negativity came out of nowhere. It wasn't making a whole lot of sense. But long story short, I was up all night. I did have some rest, but then answered questions and went to bed. I was up the whole night. I think I must have drifted off every once in a while, but I was up all night basically. It was not fun. It was just, it felt like some, yeah, it wasn't exactly clear what it was. I started to think maybe it was the future timeline coming in, which probably has something to do with it, but and I thought, is it Israel? Is it like the world going to blow up tomorrow? It's like, I was really confused. It's like, when you're sitting there all night, when you can't sleep, your mind just goes all over. It was like, what the hell's wrong with me? But I guess it's the donut, which is kind of messed up, which makes sense. It's like the last thing you would think that would screw you up. It's like worse than the secret space program. Especially when you tell people this, they think you're all freaking nuts. But something about this donut energy, here in the physical, it technically shouldn't exist because it's horrible. But they have donut shops everywhere for some bizarre reason. It's like the last thing you should be doing for your health. So it's like a it's like a health time bomb. So something about the donut vortex, donut aliens, donut people. God, it's like it's just a lot of toxic energy there. So I didn't see that one coming. Yeah, it's like I got hit hard. I don't think I've ever stayed up all night like that before, but it was so bizarre. It's like it wasn't your normal. I don't know, just anyway. So so be careful out there. There's a secret space program when you're just a super whatever you are, and then you connect to the donut people, and you're really screwed up after that. It's worse. I think it's worse. So some people are obsessed with that secret space program stuff, but the donut stuff, holy shit. So yeah, that was a blast. I'm still recaught. Finally let me sleep finally at 3 o'clock today, because in the morning I got up at 6, and it wasn't. I mean, it was gave me a goal. I had to go to work, and that was kind of a waste of time. But at least it gave me a goal. I would just have just sat there, just not sleep until like 7:30 or something. So I might as well get out and do something. I could have got up at 5 o'clock, but anyway. So yeah, even during the day, I couldn't even sleep either. I just sit there and just try to rest. So it just still had its hooks in me even throughout the day. So finally, Yeah, around 3 o'clock, I finally let up. So very slowly though. It wasn't like something like, oh, okay, I'm tired. And just no. It was like, okay, now we're gonna leave you alone, I guess. Shit. So yeah, be careful out there. I don't recommend eating any donuts, but if you connect to it astrally and all that, I doubt many will go through that same situation. But yeah, it's like a sugar demon or something. I'm not sure what, I don't know the whole details of it. I'm not sure if you really need to know or anybody. People looking for secret information, like obsessed with it, like then when they have the information, they don't know what to do with it. I know somebody want, they're like information whores, but then when they get it, they don't know what to do with it. Especially when it comes to donut crap. I mean, it's like everything that should not be here. The donut thing should not even be here at all. So, but it does have, you know, like a vortex you can say in the middle of the hole, I guess you could say, and it just has some, yeah, secret knowledge if you can handle it. I didn't get any secret knowledge, I just get my ass kicked. I didn't see like unicorns dancing around in my dreams. I didn't have any dreams. I was awake all freaking night. So it was very strange. Just it's like you're awake, but you're not going insane. It was like somebody was mad. It's not just. I imagine it'd be people in the comments. Oh, I've been through this already. Where you been and all that, whatever. It's like okay, whatever. Thank you, narcissist. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I believe people would tap into stuff and be all right, but whatever the hell I tapped into, it's like a time warp into Nowhereville. Freaking donut of all things. What the fuck? It's not a bagel. It's not sandwiches. Connected to sandwich people, I never got this type of effect. Yeah, the donut people are out there. It's like some twisted astral realm. Killer donuts. So, killer donuts from outer space. Yeah, I thought people would see. I think people at the secret space program have lost their minds. Well, the donut thing is probably hell. That's like 10 times worse. At least the secret, yeah, the super soldier stuff. Here you got freaking with the super donut. It's like so. Yeah, it has esoteric energy connected to. Of course, like the egg has a esoteric energy to it. But the donut's fucking more bizarre. That's like more twisted than probably anything I've ever seen. I've never experienced anything like this before. I've had times when they won't let me sleep and things like nothing like this. Not all night. Not like this. I felt presence around that didn't want me to sleep. They were angry for whatever reason. You can't get rid of them. But this is like totally different. So, yeah. So there's that. So it's going into cell phone zombie energies. I think that's pretty self-explanatory on that one. Those are easy to program. Obviously, like, cell phone is a tool, but there are others that are. I mean, it's a tool for internet. You know, you guys got to have it. It's just like a tool fixing a car. You have to have communication. You know, it's not a negative thing. But then there are others that their brains are shut off and they're just, you know, like if someone texts them, they text them right back, or social media them right back. It's like really obsessed. It's really bizarre. Just yeah, I'd be surprised how much money controls over it. Nothing, nobody probably. I mean, probably nothing new, but either way. I mean, cell phone zombies are another culture of human. You have the donuts that are like sugary serial killers. And the astral. Jeez. Oh, jeez. So yeah, just be careful. People want information, and then he gets smacked in the face. So, all right, as long as on a come private sessions, we have the scheduler, we have the shop here, we have that, and then yeah. So I found it funny. Maybe I'll use a donut for my thumbnails for a while because. See how YouTube's a big crybaby about what you post there. I guess there's some donut. We'll see on that one. I need to come up with something for my thumbnails. running ideas. You know how they're so picky about everything these days. But I've talked about this before in the past. I've actually been to one in Orlando. So we have Voodoo Donut. All this crap. This doesn't really tell you anything. Okay. Yeah, I have their Voodoo. I guess this is a vegan. I think they have their death donuts. Where are those? There we go. Voodoo doll. Yeah, it's not the same. Anyway, these guys are set up in I talked about this years ago. These guys are in Portland, Oregon. And yeah, they have a bit of a esoteric energy themselves. Yeah, I think human trafficking also has an energy connected to them. Yeah, this little creepy guy here. They do have one is in Orlando, I believe in Hollywood, but mostly it's in Portland, Oregon. Yeah, I can really see anything here. I guess those are the founders, I guess. I mean, it has the word voodoo and donut connected to it, which I had no idea what a donut can do to you. Not on an astral level. And that place is pretty popular too. So, yeah. Yeah, just when you think you've seen it all. Not that I was thinking that, but this is not something I saw coming, that's for sure. Yeah, it just came to mind all by itself. I wasn't looking for it. It wasn't like, hey, look, there's a donut over there, and then all of a sudden I visualize a donut spaceship. No, that had nothing. I just saw a donut spaceship. It's like, what's happening in something I shouldn't have been tapping into. And yeah, so you're looking for secret information. Yeah, and then you're out for a week. So yeah, I'm still getting my energy back together. Hopefully tomorrow I'll feel better. But I survived today. It worked out really well actually, but yeah, I'm really feeling it at this moment. Yeah, so yeah, watch out for killer donuts from outer space, and yeah, it's just another day in the park, right? What the fuck? So what the hell am I even talking about? Yeah, I don't think the spiritual community is going to be appreciated. They need some more, talking about the solar flare or Jesus is coming back or something like that. So they're talking about donuts, like esoteric killer donuts and astral. Yeah, it's not going to sit very well here. But it's funny. Can I do the sandwich aliens that are kind of psychotic? I was fine. Can I do donut energy? Damn. Yeah, you're out for... Yeah, it's like, welcome to the sugar assassin. So, yeah. So, those of you looking for secret information, hopefully you found what you're looking for. Yeah. Those of you that are very delusional, well, this probably won't fit their, well, maybe it will. That's somebody in the background, so playing around if you can hear them. So, all right, we're going to donut. So all right, I'm gonna be careful with this one. I can tap to something like donut. And this is a new one for me. Yeah, it's not the one on my list of channeling, that's for sure. It's like channeling a cookie. So channeling the donut consciousness, I guess. I'm gonna have to be careful about this one. And then we'll go into the cell phone zombies, but that one's pretty obvious. So, but we'll see what the cell phone zombies have to say. Yeah, we're already in a zombie apocalypse currently. So of course, yeah, Israel can't figure out what they're doing with themselves, like whatever. Yeah, that's why last night it's like, I don't know, is this like the world's gonna end tomorrow? I was like, why am I awake like this? It's like, if that whole thing in Israel wasn't happening, I probably still think something's gonna happen because sometimes you have that premonition, like you're awake all night and something happens, nothing happened over there, everything's boring, you're just a bunch of drama queens. So, okay, all right. So, all right, here we go. Here's a donut experience. fun with this one. All right, blessings. Greetings with the consciousness of astral. Yes, the donut experience. There are just many things that, yes, are not going to make sense here in your reality. There's the sugar high that humans brought here. Yes, you can say it's another way to damage your health, damage your third eye, shut down the human through a treat. Nothing like this is nothing like chocolate. Yes, your donut is more like your health assassin. It really is there to it connects to your senses, like you want more. Of course, afterwards you feel sick. You can technically eat those for dinner or for lunch, or it can technically be a meal. But of course, it's doing a lot of bad to you. Even those that are made somewhat healthy are still probably not the best energy. But it's to actually push you back, set you back several days, several weeks, several years. It's to shut down just the third eye chakras. Not completely, but to turn off the nervous system, just to turn off a lot of the basic functions. If it's done in excess, if it's just done every now and then, you're fine, sort of. But if it's done in excess, it can turn into a normal human, basically. Or if you're spiritually available, open, it can block a lot of your senses, shut down your third eye. It can cause, yes, a lot of problems, even heart problems eventually, depending on the person. The sugar. So, your blood sugar can be, it's like another way to kill yourself. It's worse than fast food, actually. Technically, it should not be on your reality at all. But it was brought here, yes, to the Romans, even the Greeks to a certain level. The Romans, you can say, perfected it, and to once again dial you backwards. So, of course, kids are introduced to it very innocently. Some to become obsessed with it. Like a taste isn't so bad. One is okay, every now and then. But when you're like addicted to these things, it's over. Yes, and they look friendly, but they're not. Yes, you bring them into the job. Usually they bring them into work normally. Of course, parties too, but usually done for work, where they actually just shut down the energy, the productivity. And it can cause also hallucinations too, depending on the person. Well, delusional thinking, let's put it that way. So why is it here? Well, to assassinate human progress. And it's doing it. If it was it's just like any other drug. This is a food drug, and you can tell it's not illegal. It's worse. Your sugar, as you know, food in general, and it does cause a lot of the excess of food consumption, things of that kind. But this is one of the worst ones, though. So it's just your world is open to many experiences, and this is one of the tougher tests, as you can see. So, but yeah, this is kind of a twisted way of looking at it. But if you're in the ancient times in battle and you're on your way out, going out with a donut, not so bad. You won't get trapped in astral usually. You can actually. It can even mess up your death, actually. We can get lost there because you're looking for that sugar high. But you're looking for the donut high, not the spiritual high. You're looking for that high, the wrong kind of high. To give you one way of looking at it. But yes, it makes kids crazy as a kid. I mean, they're always their metabolism, immune system's a lot stronger normally, so they can run through their system without a problem. When you get older, it's like it's a killer. As some of you know. Blessings. Greetings. We are the cell phone zombie frequencies, but that's up to your human race to decide on that. Many are reliant on technologies, not realizing it, but they need somebody to tell them what to do. So they need a parent, and for some of them, it's the AI. It's not necessarily AI; it's more like the control system that is here. Cell phone energies are connected to archon beings, but if you're not obsessed with your phone, it should be fine. But others that are, mostly, they're not going to take this message very well. They're not going to pay attention to it, but they're so locked in because even your phone can create a artificial reality, at least in their case. And just be pumped up with everything that's being programmed into your society. I mean, if you want to be a true human, being a cell phone zombie is one way of doing it. Of course, eventually you have to break free, but some don't. They spend a lifetime trapped there. Some actually incarnate so that they're attracted to the phone, so they want to be around the phone. They go from world to world, from phone to phone. So some are very good at their phones. Are very, even those that are like cell phone reviewers. It's not always healthy to have that much type of energy around you, especially when it has a lot of mind control connected to it. But the cell phone zombie frequency, it has some, yes, there's cell phone addiction. That's kind of the same thing, but cell phone zombies are actually worse. And they're, yes, hidden within society. And you would never know it. Completely programmed. Usually they look normal, but they're just like secretly obsessed with their phone and can't seem to let it go. So it hasn't been quite diagnosed in this way. It would be better if that happened, but society is not quite there yet to truly heal the addiction. But they're not always realizing the depth of it, because a soul can be really connected to the DNA of a phone itself, which is kind of messed up when you think about it. Well, they're obsessed with information, data, programming. Once again, they're being programmed by your overlords that are here, just very slightly. It's like it goes unnoticed. They can be also the nicest people here because they're programmed to be that way. They can also be sociopaths at the same time, but not in the way of just be feeling unfeeling. I mean, they might show affection, feeling, but they really don't care. Like they can act the part. So some of them are excellent actors here, not by profession. So it's just something else to diagnose humanity's culture. But the zombie energy there's a different type of zombie mentality here. The cell phone zombie is probably one of the worst ones. You can have your news zombies that just are addicted to everything that happens in the news. They can't seem to break free. Of course, it's entertainment for them to a certain level, sort of. But they just can't live without it, can't live without the drama. As for the cell phone frequency, once again, like the soul itself is connected to the phone frequency. Like they can't let each other go, almost combine each other. It's kind of frightening when you think about it. And yes, children are introduced to this technology very early. Most are going to be fine. But there are others like that's their Achilles heel. That's their going to get them through life, just to shut themselves down, just be your average human and just coast through it. Yes, have kids, whatever it is, and just they'll be average also and just be under the radar for the most part. Some of your celebrities are cell phone zombies. Without going into all of those details, though.